Hi, my name is Faith Bernard, and I'm standing here in my kitchen in Sedona, Arizona. And I have a story to tell you. It's unique, but yet not so unique. Many people are dealing with health challenges today, but this video is really about everyone, anyone that wants to obtain optimal health and maintain it. But in terms of my own personal story, I got very sick when I was 35. I was dealing with dozens of symptoms. I was under a lot of stress, in a stressful relationship as well. I was working too hard, and I probably wasn't eating as well as I could have been. Well, as a result, that led me on a journey. I started seeking out doctors, but unfortunately the regular medical allopathic doctors didn't really have a solution for me. And I just got worse and worse until I discovered a nutritionist in Oregon who turned me on to and introduced me to nutritional cleansing. Now, because I was so ill, it was a process, but at the end of that process, I had vibrant energy, I slept well, and I was digesting my food again. It was fabulous. Well, a few years down the line, I'm 55 now, by the way, and this all started when I was 35, at least when the symptoms started showing up. Well, then in my 40s, I started having some challenges again. Well, 7 years ago, I discovered an amazing breakthrough in nutritional cleansing, and it was way affordable, very cost-effective, I would actually say inexpensive, and it tasted good, and it was easy to adapt to a busy lifestyle. These were all things I was looking for, and when I started doing the program, I had immediate results. It was visible, it was emotional, and it was rapid, and quite frankly, it was exciting for both me and my husband. And I started noticing all the same benefits, except that it was a lot easier program to do than what I'd done 20 years prior to that. So, what makes this program so special is because it contains a proprietary group of plant-based ionic minerals that's so important to your metabolism. It also has some very soothing herbs that help soothe and relax the digestive tract, while cleansing at a cellular level. But by the way, a little caveat, you won't be in the bathroom all day. This is a very gentle cellular cleanse. It's not a typical colon cleanse, so don't get it confused with that. But it tastes good, it tastes great actually, and it is very yummy, so you really sort of get addicted to using these foods. They're absolutely fabulous. And the other thing that makes them so special is we use the very highest grade whey protein in the world. You can't even purchase it except through this company and this system. And the last thing I would say is because, again, the herbs are very soothing, and I think I mentioned the trace minerals. So those three things I think are really key components to what makes it work so great. And the good news, again, I know I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I did release 20 pounds and 25 inches. So, and I've kept it off for 7 years. So let's take you over here to this part of the kitchen, and we're going to show you exactly how you do it. And by the way, I only replace 1 or 2 meals a day with the shake, and then at night I drink the cleanse drink before I go to sleep, about an hour or so before I go to sleep. We like to say you shake during the day and you cleanse at night. And every day I have at least 1 or 2 conventional meals, so you're never deprived. So let's start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a shake, and we need the shaker cup. So I'll grab that. Oh, actually I had one already ready. Perfect. And we're going to put some water in here, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, here's some water. And you only need 2 level scoops. It comes in the instructions, and there's a little booklet and CD that come with it, so that makes it really easy. And there you go. Now we're going to put this is a great blender, by the way. We call it a bullet blender, and you can also purchase it with this system. It's just awesome. Makes a lot of noise, though. Okay, now we have a smooth and yummy shake. It's awesome. Just pour that into a glass. I feel like I'm one of those, cooks you know, that chefs rather, that show you how to cook and talk at the same time. I'm not so much the expert yet, but here we go. Boy, does that taste good. Okay, so now, just going to show you how simple it is to make this cleanse drink at night before you go to sleep. It's really, really easy. It's only a half a cup or 4 ounces of the cleanse drink to 4 to 8 ounces of water. So it's your preference on how much water you want to use. So we'll pour that in there. Again, these have the soothing herbs and inner heart aloe vera and all these wonderful plant-based trace minerals that are absolutely necessary for proper metabolism and health. And now we'll pour a little bit of water in there. Okay, and this is something I drink about an hour or 2 before I go to bed at night. This is what it looks like. It's actually very tasty. I like to include some ice in there, but that's your personal preference. And really all you're going to do is do a shake for breakfast. And if you're on a deeper cleanse, you do a shake for dinner. And then 1 drink before you go to bed at night. So again, we shake during the day, have 1 or 2 conventional meals, and then at night, about an hour or 2 before you go to sleep, drink up and you'll be cleansing while you sleep. And don't be surprised within a few days if you see dramatic changes in your skin, your hair, your vitality, your brain is working better, you feel more alert and keen and more productive, and watch the pounds just shed off your body, the inches and the weight. And if you don't have any weight to lose, don't worry. It builds lean muscle, so it's going to adapt to what your body needs. So this is what I call my optimal health program, and it's good for everyone in life, especially when we're all so busy and under so much stress. And the last thing I want to say is, why would you want to supplement? Because our soils have been depleted, and we need to get those nutrients back in our bodies. So enjoy. Again, let's do a little shake and cleanse. And if you want to find out more about this program, you can simply click on the link in my reference box in this YouTube channel and find out more. Or you can go to my blog, Cleansing and Nutrition Made Simple, and we will go ahead and sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you out some short videos that get into a little bit more detail on how this program works. And you're always welcome to contact me if you need any help or support. One last thing, if you do decide to go ahead and use this program, I will be your personal cleansing coach. So I look forward to connecting with you on the other side.